Hello everybody, welcome to what you'll now know and see as going to be called Super Sport Shedworks. We were Automotive Mayfair, we are transitioning, so today's video is about that. So let's get into the new title screen and we'll get back. Well.
Underneath the neon sky we burn, chasing dreams as the engines churn. Turbos pulls the night and nights, soft bounce in the flashing lights. Rev it up, feel the fire inside. Pistons scream as the limits collide. Dreams in the smoke with shifting gears, the metal and speed drowning out the fears.
So, let's get into the reason for the rebranding. So, what I plan to do is I've got a bit of a 5-year plan. Out here, where I live, there's a multitude of mechanics and things like that. There's no one to modify cars. Sorry, there's a bit of a bug there. No one to modify cars. Even if it's just bolt-on modifications, tune them, anything like that. There's none of that, nothing like that at all. There is some people building engines and like V8s and things like that, but they're stocked up with work, and the normal person that has a modern car that just wants to put an exhaust on it, cold air intake, maybe some coils like we've done, some suspension and brake work. There's nobody. You got to go south of Gawler. So for people that don't know, that don't live in South Australia, Gawler is about 30 to probably 45 minutes away from Adelaide, out into the north, into the country, and we are 30 minutes from there, pretty much, if not more, sometimes depending on traffic. So, so yeah, we're deep out in the north in the country, and so to get anything done out here, there's just nothing at all. So that is why we are. That is my plan. I want to modify cars. I want to get out of doing the 100-hour fortnights, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing days and night shifts, and I've got neuropathy, my hands, feet, and back, and that's not sustainable. It's good money, really great money, and the company I work for is really great, but it's just not sustainable for for someone like myself. So I'd rather be doing something that I can do at my own pace, and so yeah, so got a 5-year plan. Hopefully in about 2 a bit years of saving, I should be able to get enough money to buy the shed, concrete it, put the power in, and then start acquiring all the things we need, tools and lifts, all that sort of stuff to get to work on the vehicles. So that's the idea, and then we'll start building the brand a bit more from there. But as going forward, the YouTube video is still going to be prominent, still going to be pushing the build on Project Bryn, getting her out the racetrack, building and contacting and getting suppliers. So there's a place in, I think it's Thailand or Taiwan, I can't remember exactly where, but they're called Runstop. They're basically the Brembo of that country. They've been around since 1930, 1960 something. I'll have to double check. But they've been around, they've been building and creating performance brakes for vehicles since then. It's a long time. They know what they're doing. They're not dodgy quality. The name's a bit different, but whatever. They're good quality, so they can do brakes for MGs and do them for lots of multitude of different vehicles. DGR, I'm getting in contact with them because they can do suspension for mine, plus lots of other vehicles. JDM, KDM, German, Volkswagen, Audi, all that sort of stuff. They can do it for that as well. So yes, and then we've also got Worms Racing Parts. He does air conditioning coil packs for KDM, JDM, CDM, all sorts of things. If you can send him your sorry, slow down. if you can send him one of yours, he could probably make a performance one or work out how to make one anyway. So there's that. As far as cold air intakes, that's, I can handle building them myself, so that's not a problem. Will they be heavier than the normal ones on the market with all the carbon fibre? Probably. Until I can work out how to either learn how to fiberglass or whatever, and then we can make them a bit lighter. But I think aluminium's better because it doesn't crack. I've had fiberglass ones and carbon fibre ones in the past, and they may be lighter, but they're thinner, they crack under pressure, so not good for when you're trying to draw power into a turbo anyway. So there's that. You might have seen on a short there, if you haven't, we've updated the rims and tyres on Bryn. So I went to Bob Jane at Elizabeth in there in South Australia. It's where I go for all my tyre needs. Really great team there, they really know what they're doing. And we got Koning Neoforms, so they're about 5 to 8 kilos lighter than the standard rims that we got. Price that I've been looking at for, I was going to go with the TSWs. They don't quite make them for my vehicle. They're close but not the same. So it's a discrepancy of 1 inch in the width. And that's, yeah, it wasn't gonna, you got to be right when you're putting rims and tyres on, especially if you're going to go out the track. You don't want tyres causing issues, whatnot. So we got Koning Neoforms. They're a matte silver with a gloss coat. I'll put a picture up and then continue talking after. I'll put a picture at the end and you can see what it looks like in the sunlight. Look really good. I was going to go with Goodyear Eagle F1s, but they talked me into a 3x3 get 1 free deal, which was Bridgestone Adrenaline RE003s. Brilliant tyres. They're a little bit louder than the touring tyres I had on the last one. And the main reason why I bought 4 of those and kept one good one from my standard rim is because 2 of them were down to the wear mark, and I'm putting that down to possibly the fact that they sat in for 3 months, went hard. I started driving on them again, especially through summer. It was all through summer, through the whole summer period, and then they went hard. I started driving on them again. They wore prematurely, so I don't think Goodyear, well, those tyres were bad from Goodyear. I just think that what happened to them, the flat spots, all that sort of thing, that's what's caused that issue. So to go to these Bridgestone Adrenaline RE003s, they're a little bit louder. They're actually they're 0.5 of a decibel louder than Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, but they grip amazingly well in the wet. I got them on absolutely pouring down rain, and they grip amazing in the wet. They grip amazing, or even better in the dry. The noise, look, you get performance, you're going to get noise. It's too bad. You know, there's not much you can do about that. So, yeah. So that's those. The rims and tyres are now ready. We just got to get brakes and suspension, and then once that's all dialed in, we're ready for the track. I've been in contact with The Bend and with Mallala. Mallala's my closest one. They want me to mount at Mallala. They want me to, their rules, and look, their rules is their rules. It's a safety thing, I understand. Their rules are you have to have a fire extinguisher in reach of your person when you're sitting in your seat to something metal. That's where it has to be mounted to. I don't have anything metal in my front of my car. That it's all plastic and vinyl. So I can't do that. Whereas out at Tailem, they're happy as long as you've just got one in your car. So I've got mine in my boot. It's underneath a few things, but it's there. They got this thing called Off the Street, so you can pretty much drive any vehicle off the street. And don't even need one, but if you have one, that's great. They're happy about that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out there. It looks like a bit more of a high-speed track, which will be a bit more fun. I can might be able to reach, should be able to hopefully reach the top speed. Well, depending on how I feel, I want to at least hit 200. that's my goal, hit 200 Ks down the back straight. If I reach that goal, win, I'm happy. We get over that, awesome, and just go out there and have fun and just see what this car is actually capable of doing, because MGs have always been a sporty car. Even though it's an SUV, I think it's capable of doing what I want to do. So just have a bit of fun. So $170, but for where it is, it's over 2.5 hours drive away for me. So I'll pretty much go down the night before, stay in a hotel somewhere there, do the racetrack, stay again, and then drive back on the Sunday. And yeah, make a weekend of it, bring the lad and all that sort of thing, and we'll go make a weekend of it. So yeah, that's where we're at. Talking a bit more about the name now for Supersport Shedworks. What I'm creating with Project Green is a Supersport. That's one of the original MGs was called a Supersports. So I'm creating a Supersport, and that's where the name sort of came from. I want to build OEM plus vehicles for people and make them Supersports for them. Make them just that little bit better. Make them handle better, accelerate better, and brake better. So they can either go to the racetrack or just drive daily in them and just have a really nice sounding vehicle that just handles better than factory, because when manufacturers make them, they're going to make them for a multitude of places around the world. They're going to make them comfortable and soft and things, because most people don't want to be jarred or have bad, or hit hard in the suspension, or if they do want that, then they go buy their sportier models. That's the sort of thing. Whereas MG at the moment don't make that full-fledged sports car like they used to, unless you buy the electric one, the Cyberster. But that's electric. There's not an engine in there. So yeah, basically that's where we're at. So it's a 5-year plan. I'm going to work really hard at it, because this is my dream. This is what I want to do, what I've always wanted to do. Modify cars and build them. Also, I'm still doing my training, my uni training, my study, learning how to modify and tune cars. So that'll give me my accreditation on tuning and things like that. And so yeah, once that's all accredited, we can look at getting an ABN number, get the shed set up with concrete and power, all that sort of thing, and go from there pretty much. So yeah, thanks for all the people that have been subscribing to Automotive Mayfair. I do hope that you come along to the new channel and keep following. It's going to be more performance based, but I'm also going to have a separate segment here that is going to be called Know Your MG. This is to try and build up my subscribers, because a lot of people buy these vehicles, don't know how all the infotainment system works and things, and then just they always asking questions and stuff, whereas I can have the YouTube channel. They can go on YouTube, and that will hopefully draw them over to my channel. They can see what we're doing. They might not want to be interested in performance ones. They may be. Then that's a customer. That's what I want to do. So there will still be that mild Automotive Mayfair aspect, which is that Know Your MG HS, and then I'll have the that will go on for a little bit. That'll be a separate playlist in there. That'll be just about knowing all the infotainment system, what buttons do what, and if you hold this button for so long it turns this and that off, all that sort of thing. And then we will do the Supersport Shedworks, and that's where we're going with it. So new merch coming out. This hat will be just a hat I wear during the show, whatever. I've got new stickers. The other stickers have been taken off all the vehicles, so new stickers are coming. And yeah, this is the future. This is where we're going. So I hope it all works out. And if not, I'm still working, so I'll still make awesome videos for everybody. There will be one video coming out. We're going to get this back on the road, which is my bike. we're going to do the engine mounts. They're going to have rubbers put in them. Got to tune it, get it running, and then that'll be good. We'll take it out, give it a wash, clean up. Me and my partner, it's just going to be our little escape sort of thing. We're just going to go for the odd ride in summer and things like that, and just enjoy something that I have built. I've spent a lot of money and time building this bike. It's got upgraded coils, upgraded ECU, exhausts, air pod kits, jet kits. It's like I paid $7.5 for it. I reckon I spent nearly close to $5 doing it up. So when you look at seats, this seat here doesn't look like much, but it's a Mustang seat. It's $1,000. It's not even used. $1,000 used sent. The handlebars are $580. You know, these hand grips are $160. The bar ends are $60 on top. So look, it's a lot of the LED wire up kits and a lot, because I used to ride a lot mornings and nights and things like that. So yeah, look, a lot of money spent. So I want to get it back on the road, and at least at the very least just enjoy some nice warmer weather for me and my partner on a Sunday or something. We'll just go for a bit of a short ride to, sorry about that, there's the neighbour coming home. Enjoy a bit of a short ride or something to a bakery and have something to eat and a coffee, and then ride home. You know, I'm not going to be doing too much. I can't physically hold the grips too long anymore, so just short stuff. You know, I built it, I've made it, I've created it. It's not deserving for it to sit in this condition, all in this dirt and dust and stuff, so she deserves to be out there with the rest of the wild horses, so to speak. So yeah, that's us, that's where we're at, and we hope that you all come on board, keep following us on our journey, and yeah, drive safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.